Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're playing as Winston Churchill here, or the British in 1941 Axis and Allies. And we're going to try to hopefully take on the Axis if possible. Now the Axis in this game are a bit more overpowered, I would say, but they aren't unkillable. Their armies are not invincible, but it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for us. So, looks like Germany is going to be attacking my fleet right outside Iberia over there. They're going to be sending in a destroyer, a submarine, a fighter, and a bomber against my stuff. I can't really do anything. I'll just take the casualty on the aircraft carrier and the fighter. Looks like we did take out a couple things there, which is quite nice. Next, the Germans are going to be sending all their stuff into Sea Zone 8. Now, I get the option to submerge my sub, which I will, because there's just, you know, I don't want... yeah, we're pretty much all just going to get one-shotted anyway. I want to hopefully keep that sub alive so we could counterattack during our next attack turn. So we're going to take a casualty here. Yeah, this battleship is unfortunately, it's just going to die at this point. And now we get on to the purchase phase. Now let's go ahead and close up everything. And we'll take a look at the board right now. So the Germans didn't go for Africa here. They did try to go for 14 though, and they took that out quite successfully. Over here, the Germans attacked Sea Zone 8, and we lost all of our stuff there, which is not good. So, as the UK, like this fleet here and this fleet up here should pretty much be gone by the start of your turn. So, yeah, that's about expected. Down here in Egypt, sometimes Germany likes to attack Anglo-Egypt Sudan. If they do that, these guys would probably be dead, and they would have like a tank and an infantry left. In this case, they didn't. Sometimes they do go for that, but they secured these battles instead. They're also pushing into Russia, and Russia is looking... Yeah, they're looking like they're going to fall pretty soon without any Allied assistance. Over here in the Pacific, nothing has changed since we go before Japan does. It looks like the Soviets are sending a fighter into India, which is actually kind of nice for us, helping us lock down India just a little bit more. So for purchases, now purchasing stuff as the British, highly recommend turn one at least to put something in India, no matter what it is, an infantry, a fighter, a tank. Just keep one extra land unit in India is going to help you in the long term, because eventually the Soviet Union is going to die, and India will be like the only place you could put like land units down in the case that, the Axis still have naval superiority over here. So I'm going to, since the Russian player actually gave me a little bit of a fighter, in India, I'm going to actually build a, so a lot of people like to build a fighter here, and the fighter is pretty good. This fighter could be used for sending into Russia in case if they need some extra help. But in this game, I think like Russia's just going to die anyway. So I'm just going to actually try to do a little bit of a hold in India and Australia. So what I'm going to do instead is actually build a tank. I'm going to put that tank in India. That's going to give us a lot of hit points, or it'll give us 1 hit point, but it's pretty good for defense. And then the second thing I'm going to get is I'm going to get a submarine, and this submarine is going to be placed into Australia, and that submarine will just kind of deter Japanese aggression for a little bit. Who knows, maybe they end up just forgetting about Australia. But that's going to be my turn one purchase. Now a lot of people do get the fighter, and again, like put the fighter in India just to max out the hit points there. But in this case, we're going to go for an Australia and India hold. All right, so that's going to be it. Now for the British combat move. So for combat here in North Africa, if Germany does leave their Africa undefended, or they still have that one tank, go ahead and just send all these guys in there. Sometimes Germany players would like to reinforce North Africa, so there might be an extra 2 infantry there. In that case, just go ahead and pull your troops off into the Middle East and just kind of make sure they survive. And then you can just bring like this guy up to attack like whatever's in Egypt. You don't want to leave your guys in Egypt. Some people just leave like one guy here. You don't want to leave one guy there. You need all the guys you can keep up. Don't have your guys die for no reason. So yeah, in this case, North Africa, we could do a little bit of an offensive there. And North Africa in this game is pretty good because if you have North Africa, that means your US player could actually send their fighters into North Africa. And then from North Africa, they could send it into India or straight into Moscow too. It's also very beneficial for you if you wanted to build like a bunch of fighters in United Kingdom, put them all into North Africa, and from there they could go to like pretty much anywhere else on the board. So North Africa is very crucial territory to hold. If not, then that's okay. Over here in these little battles, now we are in a little bit of an area to get sea lioned, but I'm going to hope that the US player takes that guy out. And instead, what we're going to do is try to take out this battleship. Now, this battleship is going to be a real nuisance if we don't take it out this turn. So we're going to try to take on Sea Zone 8 here for our next battle. And over here in the Pacific, what you want to do is attack Sea Zone 13. Just like this. You're going to take the fighter from India and also send him into 31. And this is going to give you pretty good odds on taking out their little fleet here. If you do take out their little fleet here and you have your destroyer alive as well, that is going to prevent Japan from sending these extra 2 guys into India as well, because they had to destroy your destroyer first. They got to destroy your destroyer. And then if your destroyer lives, then they only could bring in like 2 guys pretty much. So you always want to go for this battle. I like to bring in the fighter too as well, just to secure those battles for me. Some people also like to do this and go into Southeast Asia instead. This is also pretty good, but then again, like the odds are a little bit wobbly in each of these battles. So I just attack Sea Zone 31 at this point. And that's going to be it for the initial battles for the UK. I'm going to go ahead and conduct these. So this is the Japanese battle right here. We got pretty lucky. That was pretty nice of us. Next, into North Africa, the 2 infantry and the tank. We lost a lot of guys. And yeah, so we lost we lost 3 of our guys, and that German tank stood on. They stood pretty strong, and they took out all of our UK guys. That was a little unfortunate for us. Next, into Sea Zone 8. Go ahead and remain here. We lost 2 guys. We took 1 more casualty, and we took out the battleship though. We lost a lot of casualties in that battle. So that's going to be it for our combat moves. So now for the non-combat moves. If your bomber did survive this battle, you could actually throw this guy into India, and that's what we're going to do. He does have enough movement to land in India, and then from India, next turn, you could start threatening the Japanese with your brand new bomber in this area, hitting a lot of transports if they try to like split their armies going for the East Indies and Borneo. So that's going to help you a lot. This fighter, go ahead and put it in India for extra defense. And now these transports, if Germany doesn't have their bomber in Southern Europe or like in North Africa, then they are actually safe to go here. And of course, Germany doesn't have the Egypt territory. They haven't attacked that. If they do have Egypt, then this bomber from the mainland could actually hit you. But in this case, we could put our transports in this sea zone right here, and they'll be safe. So I'm going to take this guy from Australia, send him over here, drop him up there. Also send the guy from South Africa up also, excuse me. And they'll just kind of chill there, and we're going to try to bring them over to the United Kingdom, or if the opportunity presents us, then back into the Pacific. But right now, we're going to try to take these guys, send them over into the United Kingdom. And now these guys over here, I don't really necessarily trust the Americans, so I'm going to, I guess I could put them here. I could actually put them here, and there they will be safe for a little bit. No submarine can actually hit them. Let's take a look at the bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the bomber can't hit us. I always keep an eye out for the enemy bombers, especially as a UK, since you have a lot of lone transports everywhere. You don't want them to get one-shotted randomly. by a bomber from like across the map. So keep an eye on the bombers as well. So that looks to be it. We move these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys, and that, yeah, that looks to be it. Go ahead and click done, and we'll place our brand new tank into India, and we're going to place the submarine in Australia as well. That's going to be it. Japan is going to be attacking our little submarine and destroyer fleet there. That's going to be okay. They are starting to push pretty heavily, though, into India. Alright, so now it is the start of turn 2. And it looks like the US is going to be going for Japan a little bit here. So we're applying a little bit of pressure to them. And Japan looks like they're going to be attacking us quite soon here. They have a lot of guys. I'll probably just build. We got to build something in India. I'd say. Well, I'll try to build land units, not necessarily air units. They could also attack Australia. So Australia looks like it's going to unfortunately perish next turn. But we tried. So what I can do is get a infantry here, put in Australia. Is that enough to defend? That should be enough to defend. I could get a tank instead. I'm going to get a tank. I'm going to get a tank as a land unit there. Australia is kind of dead. If we put anyone in Australia, Japan could go in and just take it out for pretty much no... Yeah, we have pretty much no defense we could actually make there. We could actually bring the fighter in. But no, that's not gonna help at all, unfortunately. So over here in the Pacific, so as the UK, you kind of want to play as a support character. So you want to help out the USA as much as possible, bring their fleets over. It looks like at this point, though, these transports are probably going to die if the US doesn't build a little bit of a better navy. So I'm going to bring this guy back here. Hopefully the US builds a little bit of a navy. And can I build a navy of my own? Not necessarily, really. So that is a little unfortunate. If I just build a destroyer, then it's going to be kind of useless. So I'm actually just going to build another submarine here. Put the submarine up here to maybe help out the, I guess, the US bring their troops over here if they don't take out these subs. And yeah, that's looking to be it. They have a destroyer in that fleet, so I have to be a little bit of aware of that. That's going to be it. British combat move. We can't really do much. We could move these guys up here. These guys can just go over here, group up with the Londoners up here. I'm going to bring this guy down here and hope that the US builds a fleet there. And over here, the sub's just going to move out to the side so it can't get destroyed. I could also bring them up into the Hawaiian Islands. I think that's going to be a little bit of a better option, so it pressures more areas. Maybe help out the US a little bit here. That looks like to be it. I don't want to move any of my fighters from India into Russia, because, yeah, Russia's going to fall. Yeah, Russia's going to die pretty much. And yeah, we have to defend India. If we lose India and Russia, that's pretty bad. That is going to be it. Go ahead for the British non-combat move here. We kind of already did that, so that's going to be it. Go ahead and build another tank into India. And I'll build a submarine down in the sea zone. Okay. Let's see what Japan does. Looks like Japan will be taking Australia from us. We could try to take it back out with our submarine and our little bomber, but I don't know. I don't really like those odds. Back to our turn again. Looks like Russia is holding here. I could send in a fighter, but I'm going to build some infantry. Put infantry, put that there. It looks like the US is going to be moving up a little bit here. So they don't have a destroyer in their fleet also. 1, 2, 3. And they will get to move again next turn. So I want to support them, make sure that their stuff doesn't die. So what I can do is build a little bit of a fleet up in this sea zone. Maybe build a destroyer. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, they did abandon my little transport there. So that guy's going to die. It's a British combat move. We can, let's see, what can we do? We could attack Southeast Asia. But then the tanks from here can blitz in. I guess we could attack North Africa pretty easily. Then we put a guy in the Middle East. We could put a guy in the Middle East. Right there. Let's see, Japan can, yeah, they could hit us pretty hard in Southeast Asia, so I don't really want to attack that. Just gonna let them chill. I could bring this guy here. Now we'll see. That's gonna be it for combat. I'm going to regroup my fleet up into this sea zone, so the US could land here, and they'll be pretty much safe. These guys, the little submarines are going to be kind of chasing them around the world. Just going to put them over there. This guy can go here. Just sort of lurk there with those transports. And India at this point is pretty safe. So I could choose to bring one of these fighters over and land them here. Now, is Germany going to attack this? This is, let's see, they have 4 here, 7, 13, 14, plus this guy. So that's 15, 16, 17. There's 17 units that could hit. And we have, let's see, 11 plus 2. It's 13, 14, 15. They have a... I don't know. I mean, Russia is going to get some more guys, but the US might just straight up abandon this area, which is what I'm kind of afraid of. Yeah, I'm not going to send in the fighter there. I think Russia is a lost cause. The US should basically just retreat at this point. Okay, that's going to be it. Build a destroyer up there. I'll put a infantry right down there. Okay, Japan is going to be attacking the Philippines here. And it looks like Germany didn't actually attack Russia yet. That's quite interesting. So now it does look like the US is going to be using our fleet here to assist them in landing into Western Europe. Now that's something you want to be looking for. What can you do to support your allies? So building a little fleet here for the US to get a little bit of extra defense in landing, as well as helping Russia. But in this case, I just kind of think that Russia is going to die. So I guess I could probably send the fighter in next, but that's going to be kind of it. And then just kind of delaying Japan in the Pacific here. So next, for production, these guys are going to die next turn. Where are my transports? My transports are alive. I'll probably send them like right there. The US are landing, though, in this area. Kind of interesting. Where is the Japanese fleet? They do not have a fleet. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, they don't have a fleet. So, I'll go ahead and build a land unit in India first. Let's see, I could build an infantry. Build a simple infantry here. Could also build another destroyer here. Build a destroyer, and then... yeah, that'll be enough to defend against the bomber. 1, 2. They do have a fighter, though, as well. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll build another destroyer there, help them out. Maybe they'll send one of their fighters over into Russia to help them, too, as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing there. So for the rest of my stuff... yeah, I'll just get one more destroyer. One more destroyer to help out the U.S. in the Atlantic. Then for combat here, we can take up this guy. But can we defend... can we help out the Russians here? So the Russians here, they have the Germans, 1, 2, 6. 6 guys plus 13... 13 plus another fighter, 13, 14, 15, 16. They have 16 guys, and I think we could actually defend that, not gonna lie. So, especially since we have a lot of infantry, I think I am going to try to land all my stuff there. So, let's see with the submarine. We could attack with that. And then I want to send these guys to attack Russia. Or to land in Russia, at least. I could also start doing some damage here. But I do want to be in a position to fight back the Germans in this area. So if the Germans say they move all their troops down to here, and all my troops in India are over here, that isn't going to be the best. So I don't want to attack Southeast Asia right now. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, like I can't reach back. I'll attack with that. And so I think I'm just going to consolidate my troops in India for now. Probably put a little bit of a train of troops down to here. And I think I'll leave this guy in the Middle East. I don't want these tanks to just blitz into Anglo, Egypt, Sudan immediately. So I'm just going to attack that transport right there. Non-combat moves. I'm going to hope that the U.S. doesn't bail on me and they keep their fighters there. So we're going to do that instead. Okay, next. We got these little guys right here. I'll put them up here so I could send them through the Panama Canal if the German subs try to chase me down here. I'll go ahead and send this tank up there as well to send them over if needed. Over here, the sub's kind of useless now since there isn't no submarine, so it's going to start going down here into the Pacific or wherever else that could be using some assistance. So attack there, reinforce India, send everybody into the Soviet Union to support them. Support the Soviets, support the Americans, and cause some havoc in the Pacific. So that is going to be it. Place your land units in India and continue assisting the Americans with defense. All right. Next for Japan. Okay, looks like the Soviets are going to actually push up a little bit here. It's kind of nice. Germany did take back the Western Europe area. Looks like they are going to get ready to attack it again. So that's going to be pretty nice. I'll keep my destroyers there just to support them in that. Over here, looks like that the subs are chasing us, and they're going to be chasing these guys right here. So. First up, we'll put a land unit in India. And next, I could actually start beginning to bring these guys over. So I'll bring these guys here. They'll be able to land in North Africa next, so that's going to be pretty nice for us. Okay. We could also attack Southeast Asia. Then Germany could send in 4 tanks and hit us out again. I think we soft take that. I think we do have enough to re-attack Middle East. No, I don't think we do have enough. I'm going to not do that right now. Okay, so do we have enough defense for the U.S. to make a landing here? I don't think we do. I think they're going to chicken out maybe. So I'm just going to build another destroyer. Build more destroyers just to make it a little bit more secured for the U.S. To land there. That's going to be it. I'll go ahead and transport these guys up here. Getting them ready to send them over there. I'll send that guy down there. They'll slowly reinforce India here. I don't think I should attack this yet. I'm still kind of afraid of the Nazis over here. Let's see, how does this look? Do we go for it? I'm not sure. They have to send in... Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. I think we just have enough to counterattack everything in the Caucasus. So I'm going to go for that battle. This submarine has nothing else to do. I guess we could chase this little guy down. Or help the U.S., I guess. I don't know. Maybe the U.S. is going to leave their transport there or something. No, they're not going to do that. I don't think they're that dumb. So I'm just going to leave this guy here, I guess. There really isn't anywhere else that they could go. And we want to make sure we can threaten the Japanese here. I guess we could put it here. Put it on the mainland just to bait this guy in so the U.S. could take it out. I think yeah, we do that. We bait this. I guess this transport, that destroyer is going to die anyway. So yeah, the U.S. is doing a pretty massive battleship build. I'll just put them right there, I guess. Put them right there. And we do that little battle in Southeast Asia. And let's see, that's looking pretty good. So now, is Russia safe? I don't know. Oh, the U.S. is sending a lot of fighters, so we are keeping Russia a little bit alive here. So that's pretty good. We do have India or Australia lost right now, but that is looking okay. And yeah, that's going to be it. Go ahead and build another destroyer just to help the U.S. with landing stuff in Europe. And they'll place another guy in India. That is going to be it. See what the Japanese do now. Looks like the U.S. is going to retake the Philippines. And it does look like Germany is going to be attacking Southeast Asia, but they fail, unfortunately. And yeah, this is not. I think the tides of the war is turning right now, because now Germany is starting to commit resources to me, taking them away from Russia, and that is what you want to be happening. That's what you want to be happening in this game. Have Germany focus you, and you just slowly whittle them down, making Russia a bit more powerful. So that is very good for us. We'll go ahead and build the land unit again. So I think just an infantry will do. And then these 3 destroyers are pretty much just enough to deter this little fleet here. So I could get these guys ready to send up here next turn. Yeah, I'll send these guys up here. And then I'll probably get, let's say, tank and infantry next. I think that's just enough. Let's see, if they send enough bomber and a fighter into my 3 destroyers. Well, I'm going to land these guys in Norway, Finland anyway. I think I will leave those guys there. I'm just going to build a bunch of units right now. Click done. Combat, we're going to go ahead and definitely going to try to take these guys on. We could attack Szechuan, but Germany can attack us back pretty hard. So I'm just going to keep like a guy there, and we're going to actually consolidate our troops this way. Slowly push into the Caucasus, help the Russians take back some of their land. So I'm going to push them there. And this guy, I'll just probably bring him back into India. Germany could attack, but I guess we leave him there. Maybe we do leave him there. This transport is going to die. They do take the Philippines though, which is quite nice. They do take the Philippines. This guy's going to go ahead and, I don't know, I guess we put him there. Put him there maybe. No, it's actually kind of pointless. Yeah, it's kind of pointless. I'll defend these guys. Maybe if the subs go ahead and attack them, I'll help them out a little bit. This sub's also going to go over here, cause some mischief, and just like help the US with whatever's going on with Japan. Okay, so that is looking like it is going to be it. So we're going to attack the Middle East here. Very good odds for us, and Germany doesn't really have anything to answer to that. So yeah, that's pretty good for us. We'll put all of our stuff into Russia as well. And you know, if they do attack us here, that's going to be kind of bad. So I'm going to actually... No, that's fine. That's fine. I could bring in the tanks if they attack that. And I'll have an infantry in India as well. That's going to be it. I'm also going to bring these guys up here to get them ready to assist the US with some landings in Germany. So next turn, these guys can land here. Let's also make sure the bomber can't hit us. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they can't hit us with the bomber. So these guys are safe here. There's no pesky submarines running around. And that should be it. That should, in fact, be it. Click done, place the infantry in India, and then we're going to place the rest of the guys into the United Kingdom. So then we could take all 4 of these guys with these 2 transports, land them into Norway or Western Europe to help the US if they still have that. Okay. Now for... let's see, what will the Soviets do? So, the Soviet Union is still holding on strong. I think this might be the last time that the last turn they do survive, though. I don't think it's enough. I think the Soviet Union will die here. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 guys. And we have 7. So we have 8. Now we have 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. They have 8. Do we do it? We could attack the Caucasus, take out all those aircraft. That's not going to be that good. That kind of sucks. I think Russia is gone. But the Soviet Union, they're not going to back up. They are not going to get out of there. They're going to stay. They're going to stay there in Moscow and hold to the very end. I'm just going to play normally again. I'll build a guy in India, and then see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They could actually land in Season 6 if the US doesn't help me out there. So I'm going to build one more destroyer here. That'll be it. Go load these guys up. And we'll go ahead and land in... Let's see, do we land in Western Europe? I think so. We could land in Western Europe. Yeah, I'll land in Western Europe. Next, we can try to take Szechuan. I could try, I guess. Send one guy. Plus all those fighters. Try to do that, but I think Russia is going to die. Okay, we landed in Normandy here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. Germany is going to take them out and win. I guess I'll just I'll keep my guys there just to make it a little bit more expensive maybe for them. But really, it's not gonna cause much. I'll go ahead and send these guys this way. Also, send them over here. I'll send the tanks here. Some Marines could go like, could go right here, I guess. How about the U.S. a little bit? Okay. It is looking like it is it. Time for Japan. Looks like they're going to defend Germany a little bit here. It looks like the Soviet Union will live another day. They will be living another day. So we'll continue with the infantry purchase here. And then it looks like now, is our fleet okay? Western Europe is going to fall. Let's see, they have a lot of guys in a bomber to reach there. I think I will... Let's see, I'm going to take these two transports. We're going to grab the guys from Europe. We're going to Dunkirk again. And drop them off into Norway, Finland. So I'll probably need like a bunch of guys again. Actually, two. I'll get two and then another destroyer. I don't really know what's going on here. I think the Japanese could also bring in another bomber there. So that's gonna be it. Combat, we'll just follow the U.S. fleet around. And then next, we can attack this guy. We can also attack Szechuan here. If we attack Szechuan, that's one more tank away from Russia. I think I will do that. I'm going to try to trade some stuff here. And then... let's see, I'll send in those guys, though. I'll try to soft take that one. See how it goes. These guys are gonna drop. They're gonna come over here, and they're gonna drop off over there, Dunkirk, and then we get out. Okay, that's looking okay. Middle East, do that one, and in Szechuan we take 2 casualties. That's okay. That's okay. I took a very risky battle there. So these guys back. We did take back the Middle East, though, which is kind of nice. I'll probably bring the tank back one. Yeah, that tank's going to be alive still. Let's see, is Russia okay? I think they are okay, honestly. Yeah, that's going to be it. Build another destroyer here to secure my fleet. Okay, now we're making like 16. Looks like the US fleet got deleted. Yeah, the US fleet just got eliminated there. That should be okay. Looks like we can try to attack into Karelia, which I think is what we're going to try to do. But we'll go make one more land unit. How is the Navy doing? Navy is doing okay. So I think at this point we could just continue to build more land troops in London and keep pushing them forward. That's it. We'll go ahead and yeah, we'll probably bring these guys back. We could attack Southeast Asia again. Might as well. Our planes aren't really doing anything else. Yeah, I'll do that. We have U.S. troops coming in through Africa too. So that could be it. Oh, we could also attack Karelia. I think we do that one instead. We attack Karelia with, I guess we can't really attack it, can we? I'll take out Szechuan, maybe help the US hold one more territory there. Attack that, and yeah. Very lucky on taking that. So now I will send, I can probably send 2 guys this way, send 1 guy in the back that way. And get ready to attack Szechuan again when Germany attacks it. Next, we got these 2 guys help that battleship right there. I believe we didn't send these guys over yet. I'll send them over there. And then continue building more and more land units. Okay. Americans are going to be the ones taking Karelia. That's good. Now, we will continue pushing more and more troops over. Yeah, probably get 4. Okay. I'll go ahead and attack Szechuan here. Looks like the US is going to keep their guys in the Middle East. That's okay. I'll attack from this way, and then the US could attack from, I guess, this way, if that's what they're trying to do. Next, I could land in Western Europe. Then the guy will get deleted again. So, I don't know. I'm going to attack through Norway. The US could be the one to land there in Europe. So I'll just continue to push troops over this way through Norway and attacking the Szechuan, slowly burning down the German war machine. Let's see how we're going there. I'll go right here, defend that guy. And so yeah. So now Germany's overextending himself and attacking into China, and that's going to allow me and the US to start capitalizing on his overextended troops and freeing up pressure for the Russians to do stuff. At this point in the game, I'm just going to build tons and tons of land units and try to retake the China and Europe. So now Germany is kind of they're pushing forward this way now. That's okay. I guess I could move back. I guess I'll move back into Norway, Finland. I don't think we have a big enough stack of troops to challenge that 14 stack there. We'll slowly build up to it though. Next we could attack this area, which I guess we should. We don't really have anything else to do. Attack up here. I'll send in the tank as well because they have to send in. Germany probably will attack it, but I'll have these 2 guys again to re-attack. So just going to do that. Destroyers, submarines go there. And we just continue to just whittle down their forces. Slowly but surely. More infantry in India, more land units in the UK. So all of our guys do get deleted, and looks like I might lose a plane if I attack that again. So I'm just gonna play it safe, keep building more and more troops. I'll put all 3 infantry there. Yeah, I'll put all 3 of them there. Next, I believe we can actually start pushing up again. So that's what I'll do. I'll start pushing up through Norway, coming down around into Eastern Europe. Okay. It's looking pretty good. And also I think Russia is kind of safe. I'm going to put the fighter into Southeast Asia instead. I'm just going to leave these guys there for now and stop moving them. Okay. No more combat moves. It's pretty much just logistics at this point. Yep, just keep building more land units here. Then we could just straight up attack into here. I'll send all these guys. These guys will be a Chinese front over here. We'll attack through there. We'll send these guys up here. We don't have enough to stack this area. You know, we by no means have enough guys there. So I'm just going to continue bulking up there. Attack there. So this guy probably send them all into Russia. It's more of a central location to keep your stuff. Keep your fighters and aircraft there. Build a tank and more infantry. Now I could take back China here. So move up there. This is enough to defend. I think so. I believe so. Yeah, I'll just keep those guys right there for now. They do attack it, I think they might lose a lot. Just attack these guys. Then yeah, at this point we just send these guys this way. The Axis have nothing else to defend in that location. And we will continue to build more and more land units. Just yeah, at this point, yeah, Germany, it's not looking good for them. It is not looking that good for them. The Allies are slowly gaining more and more units, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. Is this going to defend? I think that'll defend. If it doesn't defend, that's fine. They lose a lot of guys in the process. That's what we need right now. These little guys can just continue marching this way. Okay, that's all non-combats. So yeah. So yeah, as British, you just kind of want to be a support player. Help out the Soviets and the U.S. with everything, and then you're all good. You are pretty much home free. So yeah, you can't really I guess. You can't be the one to make the plays, is kind of what I'm getting at. Because your army is very spread out. There isn't a place early on you can actually just go in and start dealing a lot of stuff. You have to really be an enabler for the other players in your game. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Alright, we're attacking there. Germany can obviously attack us there, but if they do, that's actually good, because then they lose a lot of guys. And yeah, we just continue to just keep on amassing troops on the mainland here. Mainland Europe. And Germany's not going to attack us. So that is pretty good. In that case, I'm just going to build more of these guys. More and more of these guys, and I'll get... I'm going to land these guys in France instead. Like so. So these guys forward. Okay, just continue building more land units in the United Kingdom. Mainly tanks now because Germany, you know, they're kind of scared. They can't really do much else. I believe I could do a little bit of a strafe here. Go all in. I think I will go all in. I'm going to go all in right now. And, you know, see where the dice take us. United Kingdom will be attacking Germany here. All right. We lose 5 guys. We'll keep attacking. Keep attacking. Retreat. We'll retreat that one. Go to Eastern Europe. Germany's pretty weak though. So I'll bring these guys there. That should be it. Next turn we go in again. And the Soviets just take up Berlin. That's very historical of them. And that should be the game. That should be the game. Yeah, awesome. So UK is actually, honestly, I'd say that the UK is probably the most difficult of the Allied powers to play in this game. Just because you have so many troops and there's so many things you have to do. I would say like the most experienced players should be playing, you know, the UK in your group if you happen to play this game. But that's going to be it. I hope you guys learned something new. And I will see you guys in the next video.